whole thing started because one day I was at the School for the Blind, and a gentleman taking the right-hand turn in front of me didn't see me, and it was dusk time, and he hit my cane and almost broke my hand, and my cane got all bent into like a U. It was my first cane. And I got to see my first blind person at the age of 22. I never saw a blind person before. You guys are incredibly cool. But I'm there, and so the guy got out of the car, and he had spoke broken English. He had just come to our country, and he said, "I didn't see you. My headlights didn't hit." He must have lived in the area because my headlights didn't hit your reflective tape. And he said, "If I had a lightsaber, you would have seen me, and I would have cut your car in half." And he started laughing, and I started laughing. Everything was good. So I walked around for about 2 months going with my new blind mobility cane, which we called them blind 6x back then. So if I slip into that, please don't be insulted. But so I'm going, this would be really cool if they made a lightsaber one. So fast forward only 35 years down the road, I thought, I want to find one. So I went on the internet thinking, I'm going to find somebody who make a light up blind mobility cane by now. Nobody. I said, okay, fine. I waited a couple more years and I said, you know what? I still couldn't find one. So I said, I'm going to buy a toy and turn it into a blind mobility cane. So I bought this toy lightsaber. It was like $40. It was really cheesy. And I pulled the blade off it and said, okay, great. Now I'm going to shove something in there that's going to light up. So I started buying all different kinds of plastic tubes. You know, and you buy one, it's white. You figure, great, I'm going to put a light down it. It's going to shine and everyone's going to see it at night. Well, it doesn't work that way. So I had to start doing research, and I never done research before. My background is I'm a musician. I've been a musician since I was 14 years old. I play the drums. Stephanie Herb, by the way, plays a leading percussionist herself. And so I knew nothing of this. I've been a studio musician, I've been a minister, I've done ministry, I've done many different hats, but so I'm trying to learn to do this, and I finally figured out how to do it. And my first one was really clunky. It was very heavy. It was a solid blade, one blade. And I sold the first one to Randy Pierce because he wanted to have something that would light up. He could see potential in it. But I had rubber tape holding the blade inside, so if you swung it too hard, the blade could go flying around, so it could be an offensive weapon as well as a defensive weapon. Anyway, go flying up. It was really kind of cool. It broke a window or two. But anyway, so I figured out how to put them together. So I get doing this whole thing. But the whole idea is I want to bring vision to the sighted people. So they will see us at nighttime. And the thing about a lightsaber opposed to a regular mobility cane, it kind of opens doors for us. And the reason it opens doors is I found out that when I'm walking around the streets, people sometimes would see with my cane and they get out of the way. It's like pot in the Red Sea. It's like Moses, you know, you hold your cane out. People go away. They don't talk to you. But you know they're there. They're almost like ghosts. So I get this lightsaber thing going on, and it's got sound. I'm trying to open up one of these now. For a long time, I said I could only make a single length lightsaber. And I said, impossible to make one that folds out. Do you hear that?
Wow.
Now we have one that actually folds out. It's a blind mobility cane. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
I think that was
This
somebody's phone.
is my jam.
I think it's somebody's phone.
No, that's actually the lightsaber.
Oh, that's what buzzed?
That's what's making the music. And this one here has 16 colors. But this folds.
Wow, that's cool.
And now we have a folding one that we can take on the bus, in my backpack. I can fold this up and put it in a backpack.
That's cool.
Look at this. You want flashing because it's an emergency?
Ooh, it talks too.
We have flashing. We have green flashing. We have blue flashing. We can flash in public and not get arrested. My favorite thing. The
Now
other thing
you
about
gotta
this is nice is that this here has a replaceable tip like all canes. And I made it so some of our blind mobility canes that fold are very hard to change the cord. I made it so you can actually take the handle off. You can see where the cord is, and if it breaks, very easy to replace.
Wow.
The tip is a rolling marshmallow. Every one comes with a rolling marshmallow.
Oh.
This handle, well, this one is a lightsaber style one, okay? This handle is really kind of fun because it starts off at 49 inches. Well, it's not tall enough for some people. I made it so there's a collar on the handle so you can actually add another 5 to 6 inches by just raising your handle.
Telescopic?
It's telescopic on one end, okay? So you can raise the handle up if you need a little extra. And it's also foldable.
That's cool.
Okay, and they said it couldn't be done. Actually, that was the one that said it.
It's actually true.
Yeah, that's usually
Someone
what
told me
gets it
that.
done.
They told me that they wanted a folding cane, and I'm like, I don't know. Let me ask about it. And that's when I brought it up to Steven, and he's like, I'm gonna do this. This is my mission to do this, and now we have it. So.
Patent that, I hope you patented it.
Well, it's not patented yet. It's gonna be pre-patented. You know what?
I hope you do.
The thing is, and I mean this, I'm gonna say this, and people think I'm a little crazy. If somebody steals this from me, and it gets out to the world, and it helps our community,
Oh, yeah.
that's the most important thing.
That's so lovely, oh my God.
Now, what I have in my hand here, excuse me,
That is so great.
God gave me the idea to do this, okay, to bring vision to the sighted, for us to see us. When people hear that sound and they see the red colors, I have children come up to me and talk to me. I have parents come to me. I have people say, dude, you got a lightsaber. I say, no, I got a light sword. I can't use lightsaber because they'll arrest me and charge me money. It's a $2 million fine to use that name because it's licensed.
Oh.
Okay? So we use light sword. So, of course, we all know what it is.
Yeah, that's.
It's my way of getting free advertising. But now this here is a new handle I made, and this handle is my design. This is not bought and turned into a blind mobility cane. It's one here I have in my hand. It's a sleek aluminum one. I made them out of 3D printing mostly so I can keep the prices down. The handle for 3D printing cost me $13 a handle to have it made. This aluminum one, there's only 4 of these made. This aluminum one cost me $40 to have just a handle.
Wow.
All right, another $4 for the connector. And I have a tactical flashlight inside here. And the reason why I'm using tactical flashlights in these is because if it breaks, you don't have to send it back to me to have it fixed. It's not gonna cost you $25 to ship it back to me, then another $25 for me to ship it back to you. That's $50, okay? And if I had to replace the flashlight and I had to take time to do that, it would cost you another $50. If I tell you to go on Amazon, buy this tactical flashlight for $27 and replace it yourself, you saved yourself at least $100.
Wow.
Okay? I'm building it in a way that our blind community that doesn't have much money can afford to fix their own stuff.
Wow.
I don't need the money. It'd be nice to have money, but I'm in debt from doing this, and I don't care. The little money I make on this for profit is very little. Between the website and paying for all these things, I'm trying to find one with a screamer on it, Scotty. Okay. The other thing I wanted to show, these come in telescopic or the folding. Now, I made another one because at one time, Deanna had asked me about, mentioned a personal alarm system. Is there anything we can do to help keep us safe? And she had mentioned that when she was younger, somebody, we won't call him a gentleman, a man did some inappropriate things. And I said, well, when you scream, you can only scream for about 5 minutes, and you lose your voice, and your decibels aren't loud enough for people to hear. This particular one, you can get it in with just the light only, the 1500 lumens. By the way, that last one I showed you is 1500 lumens. It's a 100-watt light bulb. You are going to be seen at night. And it's rechargeable. All these are rechargeable. This one here is one of the Star Wars ones, okay? Oh, by the way, they all have mute as well. Anyone with the Star Wars and the 16 colors have mute. Okay, so don't be afraid of the sound. This particular one has a screamer on it. It's a personal alarm system. I'm putting my finger over the personal alarm system. I'm going to activate it for a very short time. so you can hear what it sounds like. Now, it's only 50 decibels with my finger over it. This is 135 decibels. It's 2 decibels less than the police siren. Okay? I'm gonna hit it, and I'm gonna shut it off quickly, okay?
Yep.
Okay? You hear that?
That's not bad.
Real quick,
Ooh, that's good.
okay? You hold the, so you hit it twice quickly with your finger, starts the alarm. Hold the button in, compress it, hold it in, it stops the alarm. If you hit it one time accidentally, it's not gonna set the alarm off. Underneath that button is another button that can cause a red flashing light that goes in front of you. As well, second time you hit it one time, it's a blue flashing light, then a white flashing light, then it's off. The screamer and the canes are all rechargeable. Just like I said before, if something breaks on it, I don't want you to send it back to me and have cost you money. This screamer can be found on Amazon for $9. If it breaks, you've recharged it 5 or 6 times and it breaks, you throw it away and get one on Amazon. Don't come back to me and ask me to sell you one because it's gonna cost you more money than I want to have you pay. I'm trying to make this affordable for us. The collars I have on these telescopic connectors, I took some that were out there in the market, I took them and I cut them up, I carved them up, I rebuilt them, redesigned them, and have them now 3D printed. So instead of costing $3.95 or $3.50, whatever it is, it's only costing me $2, so I can make the price less. These sticks that are the telescopic ones have twist-in tips, replaceable. Ambutech twist-in tips. You can have rolling marshmallow, you can have marshmallow, you can have a ball on it if you want. This one here, with the screamer on it, is 12 ounces. The first ones I made were 2 pounds.
Yep.
This
Go
is
ahead.
under a pound by 4 ounces. Okay? They're as light as your canes now, any other Ambutech cane. I have one for the Star Wars fanatics. Okay? Which I am one.
I'm too.
I have 30 lightsabers at home. Okay? With all the stuff I make. My personal ones, I have 7. Okay? And they're all, well, not all high end, but most of them are. I've got one that's $400. Don't tell my wife, it really cost me $500. She'll kill me. Scotty, I named this particular sword, this here is just a lightsaber in my hand. Scotty broke the one he was going to demonstrate. Okay, so I brought this in, it's the same functions in this. Scotty's going to do it, and Scotty's going to tell you the unique story behind the name of this one.
Okay.
Scotty?
Yeah, so
Here. You got it, buddy. Give me a sec. Got it.
this is called the Strider. This was named after my brother, who sadly passed away in 2015.
Come home.
He was 18 years old at the time. I was 11. And it was really hard, right? A lot of trips to Boston, stuff like that. And, you know, being there for my brother and everything. And he's always helped me. And ever since he passed away, you know, I try to honor him in every way. Starting off with a story about him in 7th grade. Then moving on from that, I started doing YouTube and stuff like that. But one of the awesome things was running into Steven. I met Steven, I think probably the first Walk for
NFB?
Sight. Well, NFB, yeah, but I think...
You Walk
yeah.
for Sight, yeah?
Yeah, there was a Walk for Sight, I really remember. I was walking with my eye doctor, Dr. Dorothy Hitchmoth, and I told her, hey, I think I heard something about a light-up blind cane. My brother would get this for me. I need one. And she's like, you know, let's check out the creator. And she brought me over to Steven, and we talked, and, you know, like, this is so cool. This would be awesome to have. And, you know, so ever since then, I got to demonstrate it everywhere. Music and gaming conventions, NFB, and making YouTube videos, and of course coming here and showing this. So essentially, with this cane here, this is for people, of course, that Steven mentioned, that love Star Wars. So this is a little heavier, and this is really cool. To start off, I'm gonna to start it off, I'm gonna press the
Check the charge.
the charge, yep. So if I press the button 3 times,
Battery level, 100%.
So it tells you your battery percentage.
Oh, that's
which is
cool.
really great because I am very paranoid about my battery on my cane. So this is very helpful. And then if I press the button 7 times.
92 centimeter blade selected.
Oh, okay.
So that selects the length of the blade you can have on this thing. So it can go from 92 centimeters to 96 centimeters, which is 34 inches to 36. Normally, this is a Pixel one, it wouldn't have that, but
It was supposed to reset it.
but it has a reset on this particular blind mobility cane. So if you want to change the colors, say you're Darth Vader's voice, but you don't like the color red, you like the color blue, but you like the sound effect, you can change it to color blue. That's just the factory resets it, so it sets it back to its original set.
Okay. And
Light it
so
up.
now I'm going to turn it on.
Power on.
It's telling me it is on. So
You can flick your stick.
turn it on.
It's on. Flick
Oh.
it.
This is like the favorite part of my job, doing this. I love messing with these things.
Wow, that's a very bright glow, too.
Yes, it is.
So I can turn it off with my wrist or hold the button and turn it off. If I flick it up,
Change some of the voices.
yeah.
Nobody dies. Now just fall. May the force be with you.
This is my brother's favorite character, Yoda. And then if I want, oh, I turned it off. Okay. If I want to do this,
Broken.
oh, did it go backwards? I don't know if it went backwards. Okay. No, yeah, I totally broke it.
It tells you when you break your stick, that's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Time to fix
What's that?
me.
How many sticks have I broken now, Steven?
Too many.
Yeah, too many sticks. Too many.
Hand it over to me.
Okay. I was trying to make it go backwards.
It's okay. Right here, here's your stick.
Good.
Anyway,
Well, real quick, I have a quick question. You
Yes.
said, charging it, how long did it hold a charge?
So the one that he is holding is about 4.5 hours, I would say.
this is a 4.5 hour charge. The thing about this one, which is really nice, if you, like I said, I'm gonna shut this power off. Power off, please. Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh,
Are all
shut
of
up.
them?
Anyway, this here, you can take the hilt off, which is the handle. So you can unscrew the handle on this. I'm doing it as we talk right now. I'm unscrewing the handle, twisting it, lefty-loosey, which is lefty-loosey. Pull off the handle, and that's where you charge it. The top of the battery, you put your finger on the inside, you'll feel a cylinder tube, right? Everyone knows what a battery feels like. You run your finger up to the top of that cylinder tube, and that's where the charging port is. But this one's really cool, because what you can do with this one is pull the battery out, keep an extra battery with you, and shove another one in. They're all rechargeable. You charge it in the handle, we charge it with a charger.
Because if you're gone all day.
I bring 2 batteries with me. And the more you play with the voices, the less charge you have.
That's right.
So if you leave it on one voice, you'll get the 4 hours. If you play with a lot like me, I have to go through 3 batteries.
I brought one of those.
Guys, you can use it just as a regular can, nothing, right?
Yeah.
You can just leave it
Oh, yeah.
silent, yes.
Now, the thing is, you don't have to light it up till at night. I light my sticks up in stores. I have little kids come to me. I have people ask me to take pictures with me. I hand it to little kids. They don't afraid of the blind man with a lightsaber. You know why? Because they come to me and they play with me. Grown-ups stop me and play with me. You know, people that wouldn't even talk to me before stay and play with me.
No, it's brilliant.
And it's we're getting to be ambassadors of being visually impaired,
Yes.
legally blind, totally blind people. We're ambassadors. We're telling people, don't be afraid of us. You can talk to us.
Yeah.
We will talk back. We may hit you, but we will talk to you. And I like hitting them, and they thank me for it because they want to stop and talk to me. Now, the other thing about these new canes, I forgot to mention the ones that I designed. I hit Scotty. See, that was fun.
Ow.
See, I enjoyed that
He's already
totally.
beaten me up.
Now, the thing too, I forgot to mention about this new lightsaber handle that I made and designed. You actually, when you pull the flashlight out, and you're out of charge because you played with it too much. You undo that. You pull the top off. You take your rechargeable battery out. You put it in your pocket, and you go to any place that sells AA batteries. So I'm out I'm out 4 hours instead of the 3 I thought. I run out of battery. Oh my, what am I to do? Let's go to the store. You go and buy 2 AA batteries, you shove them in, and for the night, you still can do the rest of your night in safety.
Wow.
So you have 2 ways of working this thing.
Charging it or throw a couple of
Yeah,
batteries in.
yeah. So they don't go obsolete. And like I said, if the flashlight dies for some reason, you throw it away and you buy a new one on Amazon for $27. Don't come crying to me, do it yourself. Same thing with the screamer, right? It dies, you recharge it 2 times because you play with it too much like me. You throw it out and buy a new one for $9. And by the way, this one here, they tell me the tactical flashlight in this is 100% waterproof up to 30 minutes underwater.
Wow.
Which means, unlike the lightsaber ones, you don't have to worry about the rain. Or, if you accidentally walk into a pool, which I will be making the video of me doing that. Accidentally on purpose, of course.
Yeah.
But my Sideways Innovations YouTube channel has this information, okay, a little short video clip of me doing the folding cane and this cane. Now, because we're a family, NFB family, and so you know I don't make a lot of money in these. If you want one of these new folding canes or one of these canes, telescopic ones, if you go to my website, call my number up, you can get my phone number off that, and you want to buy one off of me, not through the website, off of me, and put NFB in your email to me, I'll knock $5 off it to help if that
Oh, that's so
can do something, okay? So
Yeah,
that's,
you're a peach.
I'm a peach? I thought it was a person.
Nice. He's got his heart and soul in this. It's just lovely. And it's a cool thing.
It is a
Dan Fry, I have a couple questions.
Sure.
Yeah, please.
Some of them are serious because I've been a blindness professional for a long time, and some are a little less serious.
Yes.
What are the range of prices for the canes?
Okay, I have one that is just a single length one on my site that's $100. If you want, like this aluminum one,
Power off.
I don't plan on really selling the aluminum handle ones because I have to charge like $180 for them. I'm trying to keep our prices down. And I actually have one here, I haven't brought out yet. Let me use that one. I have one here with a Bluetooth speaker on it as well. And the Bluetooth speaker, which, I'm groping my case right here. Mary, can I have you come up for a second,
Yeah.
honey?
Here comes your bride.
I have too many.
Yep, he's got it. Scotty's
Oh,
got
you
it.
got, oh, come in. Yes, see that? A blind disciple found it.
I found the first.
By the way,
first stick I
Scotty
grabbed, I
labeled
found it.
me Blind Yoda, so now I have over 100 and something people call me Blind Yoda on YouTube. But to answer you, this one here with a Bluetooth speaker on it, which, if it breaks, you pull it off, you buy a new one, you throw it on, it's on Amazon for $26. But they go from the price range of $100, the average higher price range is $160. I have, if they want an aluminum one, I can have one made for you, I made 4 of them. That would have to be around $160 to $100. I could do it for $160. I'm not gonna be making.
Okay, thank you for that. Second question is, what range of heights, of lengths do you have?
Okay, when they're folded, they're 12 inches.
Sure.
When you unfold them, they're 50 inches. And I made the foldable ones so you can pull the handle, the telescopic connector,
Yeah.
and you can pull it up another 4 inches so you can adjust it.
Okay, so is the tallest that you could make one of these canes 54 inches?
Nope, the tallest I can make one of these canes is whatever you need.
I see. So you make them on a custom-made basis?
Every single one of these is handmade by myself.
Okay,
Wow.
that's helpful.
They're all
Third
custom
question,
made.
and I won't ask too many more, I
No,
apologize.
please
Oh,
ask,
ask.
I
Oh,
want
it's
to
okay.
ask as much as you want. I
I'd
want
like
to get these out there.
know if you have taken these canes to, the National Blindness Professional Certification Board, the NBPCB, or or the NFB's, O&M certification system, or the Academy's certification system?
Nobody's even told me those existed.
Wow.
Okay, so these are organizations of orientation and mobility instructors, and I'm curious if you've ever run the notion of having these canes through a professional organization to see if professionals who teach orientation and mobility have any praise or any concerns about whether the sounds and lights could be
I can tell you exactly what they've said.
distracting.
I can't tell you about those organizations, and I do want to contact them. This system, okay, mobility instructors sometimes reject anything unless it's been out there for 30
I
years.
understand.
But, hold on, let me finish. I'm going to answer your question. New York, Manhattan, New York Blind Association has bought these. Mobility instructors, the Association for the Blind of New York have bought these sticks. The CEO of the National Federation for the Blind of New York have bought these sticks. Down in Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, is it Las Vegas? Sin City, yeah, Las Vegas, I have 10 down there. I have, right now, I've peaked 110 sales in the country. I have a school for the blind in the UK have asked me if I could ship them there. I haven't been able to afford to ship them out there because it's $227 to ship one stick over there by FedEx. My sticks are $140 to $160. I tell them, no, I won't do it, because I don't want to charge that price. I just found out recently, the folding sticks, because of the smallness of the box, I can ship them over there supposedly, according to the United States Postal Service. They won't give me a tracking number if I do it. So it's a risk for them and for me. And they said they can ship them over for $35 to $49. This is just a recent new development, because I made them into a folding cane configuration. But I do want to get them certified. All I want to do is keep us safe.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't
Look,
care
my-
about
my-
making money. I want to keep people safe.
And my questions aren't to be critical.
Oh, no, I
They're
appreciate it. I didn't know
designed-
about these.
They're designed to help you make sure that
I
the
agree.
canes you use and distribute
I totally
are going
agree.
to be accepted and not criticized.
No, I agree.
My last question to
Yes,
you
please.
is, the durability of the cane, like if it were to get shut into a car door too quickly or one thing or another, have you had, or in an accident, have you had the canes quality control tested for accidents and how well they'll endure?
Okay, the reason why I use polycarbonate tubing has a flexibility. Sticks that don't flex, like the aluminum sticks, they'll bend,
Yeah.
they'll warp. Polycarbonate bends and comes back to its perfect shape. Acrylic tubes, when I try to use them, they shatter when you hit a curbing, or you hit a tree with them. My first sticks to find out if polycarbonate would be strong enough is I went out to the oak tree next to my house, and I baseball batted the tree. It did not crack.
Okay.
It did not break. As far as closing in a door, and this is not to knock NFB or any other canes that make them out of fiberglass or the composites, they shatter in the door. I had a screen door shut on my first NFB stick, and it took the whole bottom part of the shaft off. It's a great stick. They're very lightweight, and I have had like 4 of them, but 3 of them broke doing simple things like that. So I wanted them to do something that would be a little bit thicker. That's why these are more heavier than like an NFB stick, because of the properties involved. And you have to have a certain thickness. A stick has to be at least 1/16 of an inch thick, OD, as far as the walls. So the OD on these sticks, I tend to try to go no less than 5/8 of an inch OD. I have to make to make the tips with these things, I had to design these. I'm not an engineer. I'm a musician. I'm a godly person. My ministry is to help people in life. But I had to figure out how to make a tip that could be screwed in so it could be replaceable. First, it was test tube tops with holes in them and shoving a tip in the air and gluing them in, but then I couldn't replace them. They'd be like a one and done. So then I figured out how to make a special screw and collar for them and how to put a special rubber tape around them so I can pull that out in case that breaks so we can put a new one in. Then I had to find a tip to do it. I'm in the process of actually making a rolling ball tip, designed myself, that you'll come with, the cane eventually will come with 3 balls, different colors. And you'll use an Allen wrench, you'll put it in the head of the very end of the tip, you put it in, you unscrew it, pull the ball off, put a new one on, put the pin back in, screw it back in, and you'll be able to replace them that way.
So a rolling tip, it's not gonna, snag on
Nope.
the cracks?
Nope.
In the sidewalk?
Nope.
and catch something? Come on, you guys, get
It may bump on them, but it shouldn't grab them. But the thing, so I am trying to do that, but thank you so much, because these questions are good, because I'm trying to modify things. If it wasn't for people challenging me and asking me questions, I would have never come up with a foldable cane.
Yeah,
Everyone
absolutely.
told me you can't do it.
So, thank you for answering my questions. Do you have a business card?
Yes, I do. And I have a bunch of sticks here today. And I would say, come over and see me. I'm over in the corner. So I'm sitting in front of you to my left, which if you're facing me, it would be to your right in the corner in the back of the room. Not the side where the door is, but towards where the window is. I have a bunch of different sticks you guys could try. You can feel them and see if you like them, if you hate them. We're not all gonna like everything. We're not all gonna hate everything, thank God. But yeah, and I have cards here you can have. My website is Sideways Innovations. Okay, my email, if people want, I kept it the same, sidewaysinnovations@gmail.com. The website's sidewaysinnovations.com. So you can go and see what I have. I've done some videos. Scotty's hooked me up with quite a few people with videos. I have 3 more YouTube videos coming out. We have one with English Gentleman Double Tap. We just did one for El Vivo, and you can check that. It was March 4th. They came out with that one. It tells my story about how I've done everything. I've been a number 2 seed on the tennis team. I used to do motocross. I used to do jumping snowmobiles when I was legally blind.
Wow.
Okay, I did all these things, and I didn't realize I was blind until I went to the school for the blind, and I was up in a tree. I said, there's a big tree there. I said, huh, I haven't climbed a tree since I was a kid. And I was
Is this
20.
Perkins you went to?
No, I went to Carroll School.
Oh, the Carroll Center.
It's Carroll Center,
I
yes.
recently just graduated from there.
Yeah, I sent Scotty there.
He sent me to promote the sticks there, okay, guys?
Yeah. Actually, I needed, okay. But anyways, I didn't find out I was blind until I was at the top of the tree and looked down and said, I can't see the branches to climb down. And I had a feel for them for the first time when I get down from the bottom of that tree. That's when I knew I was blind.
Welcome to our world.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last question from me is, I presume these canes though are white.
These canes are see-through, okay, with a frosting of white on them.
They look
Yes.
really neat. I can see them. They look great.
Okay.
He's actually giving one away.
Yes, there is one here. I give away one every year. This is my 4th year, and this is my 4th free stick for you guys.
Sorry, Dean.
No worries, thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.